Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. Today is going to be a review on what's new to me, Revlon foundation. I've used Revlon in the past, but it was pretty oily. I have combination skin and it was just too oily for me, so I'm always on the lookout for something new. This is a matte finish. It's another Revlon Colorstay, and this one says 24 hours, and it's the number 440 mahogany, and it's supposed to have a matte finish as well. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but yeah, I've never tried this, and like I said, I just, pretty much put it up to my chest to see if it matches, and I've never tried this one, guys. So we're gonna try this together. I've already cleaned and moisturized my face, and you all can use whatever moisturizer you like, but it is very important that you do moisturize your face before you start applying your makeup. I'm also trying the new Revlon Colorstay Prep and Protect Primer base. Looks like this, and of course you can't really see it. My light just washes everything out, so I apologize, guys. I've never used this primer before, and I'm always skeptical because a lot of these primers don't work for me because, again, combination, mainly oily skin, and the oil just comes through, and these tend to not stop it. So I'm gonna try this for the first time. It has a really, really thin, like, you can put it, like, use it as drops. That's how thin it is. I'm not used to my primers being this thin, but again, this is all new to me, so I'm mainly going to make sure I apply it in my T-zone areas where I really get oily at, and a lot of times I'll rub it into my eyebrows because, believe it or not, my eyebrows get oily too. Make sure you let that dry down before you start applying your foundation. The foundation I'm using is the Revlon Colorstay 24 Hours in 440 mahogany. Hope you guys can see that. So, yep, I just pump it right on my face. And this has a pretty thin consistency as well. I'm going to use my huge e.l.f. kabuki brush, which they don't sell these anymore, and I'm so happy I found mine before they stopped selling them. I don't use a whole lot of foundation, guys, because all I want to do is just get an even tone to my face. I'm not trying to cover a whole lot because I am lucky to not have a lot of imperfections. My skin is just, different shades of melanin, and I am not complaining. And I pretty much like to push the product into my skin, kind of like the stipple effect. Because when you have products under your foundation, if you move it around like that, you're basically moving the product around. And I don't want to move it around. I want it to stay exactly where I put it. So this is why I do it this way. And again, this brush just covers a lot of area in a short period of time. And no, I don't bring it down to my neck, which a lot of people do, but it tends to get on my clothes and stuff, and I don't like that. So, well, so far so good. It doesn't look oily. I'm actually liking how it looks. I mean, It blends pretty well. And yeah, I'm liking this. Okay. So now I'm gonna use a concealer, and I did not get the Revlon concealer. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible concealer, which I really like because it doesn't crease on me. Now, I tried the e.l.f. concealer that's on summer sale right now, and this creased on me and it looked oily. So I don't know, maybe you have to set this one more, the e.l.f. one, but this one I haven't had any complaints. I don't go overboard. I just do pretty much under my eyes. And that's it. I don't want a really loud and bold look, just something neutral. And again, I use the stippling effect and I go over my whole eye area. And putting concealer over my eyelid keeps me from having to use a base, like an eyeshadow base, which I used to use faithfully all the time, but I'm trying to use less products. It's summer and it's too hot for all of the product, so less is more for me. I like how that looks as well. It blends perfectly with this foundation, and again, the foundation is not looking oily. I'm really liking it right now. So after I put my foundation on, I want to set the concealer. And I am going to use this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Deep Profound Concealer. I like the color of it. It's not too yellow, too orange, or anything like that. And a little bit goes a long way, guys. So of course I am setting all the areas that I used my concealer on. And I'm not sure if the camera is picking this up, but this powder is amazing. And no, I don't bake. I just apply it and keep it moving. And I actually do my smile lines to keep them from creasing as well. Now I am going to contour, and I use the Black Radiance Press Powder, and this one is in 8615 Ebony, and this is old as dust. I've had this forever, but it does what I need it to do. I've hit pan. That's how much I like it. Basically bringing shape back to my face. I also do my jawline. And I make sure I take it up into my sideburn. Look at that. I have a natural contour, but I just like to bring more definition to it. Looks good. Now I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and yes, I do not do my eyebrows first. I don't see how a lot of you guys do your eyebrows first without messing them up in the process of putting on your foundation. I have not been able to do it that way, and of course you have to do what works for you, right? So I'm just going to use the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Prep and Shape Pro Kit. And this one is in JEMO2W. It doesn't look dark, but it's dark enough for me. I'm going to use an angle brush, and I basically do the cream part first. And I think the cream part just allows you to have a base for the powder to stick to. At least that's what I'm assuming, because when you put the cream on, you don't hardly see anything. And then I go in with the powder. And as you can see, the powder definitely shows up. I don't want a really extreme dark eyebrow. I just want it to look as natural as possible. And I like that. And I'm just going to brush this in to give it a nice ombre effect right here at the front. And I'm basically looking down at my mirror, guys. Just nice and clean and as natural as possible. So I'm gonna clean up my brow area, or I guess you can say make it pop a little bit more. So I'm gonna use a powder concealer, and I like the powder over the cream because the cream makes it shine, and I don't like shiny stuff on my face because I have oily skin. So this, I'm just cleaning it up and also making it pop by adding the concealer under the brow bone. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the difference. Big difference. And a lot of times, if you don't want to wear a lot of makeup, guys, you can basically just do your brows. If you don't want to wear foundation or anything, you can just do your brows and add a little concealer under the, onto your brow bone to make it pop, and do like mascara and your lips, and boom, out the door you go, and your whole face will look made up. I promise you. I'm going to do a simple eyeshadow, and I'm going to use this CoverGirl True Naked Roses edition. I've had this for a long time too, but it's pigmented and it does exactly what I want it to do. So my crease area, I'm going to use this Revlon Why Not, and this is a blush, but I'm going to use it on my crease area. It's a really soft wine color. I don't want a lot of color, just a little pop. I like the natural look. I think I'm gonna go to this one here. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one here. This is obviously my favorite. And again, I just pat it on first. And kind of blend it as I pat it. And I'm gonna go back in with my blending brush and just make sure there's no lines there. Make it look soft. Now I'm gonna darken the corners of my eye, and I'm going to use the last color here. It's a deep rose color. Not exactly sure what color it is, but it's like dark and smoky, and I just want to do the corners. Blend it out just a little bit, but my focus is on the corner. Just make a V in the corner and blend it out. Now I need to do my eyes, and I want to put on some falsies. So the eyelashes that I really like are by Kiss, and I get the multi-pack, and it's the 55660. And of course my light is washing it out. Can't see it. I'm on my last row, guys, but I love these. They have a natural look, but still a little bit flirty, so these are perfect for me. Major difference. Okay, now I'm gonna add some eyeliner, and my absolute favorite is the L'Oreal Infallible 173 Espresso, and it's the one with the gold top, and it's a gel liner. My absolute favorite. I don't have problems with it smearing or anything like that. I love it. Now I'm going to add some mascara to my bottom lash line, and I'm going to use the L'Oreal Unlimited Mascara in this bottle here. I absolutely love it, and you can actually make the wand tilt if you pull this little piece out here, but I don't ever make it tilt. And I just do my bottom lashes. Now I am going to finish the face by using the Revlon Colorstay 16-hour pressed powder, and this is the color 850, and it's a medium deep, and this is how it looks. And it has a nice little cute little compact. Has a mirror on the other side, and it comes with a little sponge, and the sponge is actually black, and I like that. So I'm just going to set my whole face with this. Now I'm going to line my lips with this Deep Berry 99-cent liner. And I absolutely love this liquid lipstick by L'Oreal Paris. I can't tell you what color this is, but it lasts all day. It doesn't smear. I mean, this is the truth. I love this. And basically what I do is just cover the lip liner that I used. And now I'm going to go in with a second color, same brand. Hopefully you can see that color. I can't tell you what the colors are because the writing is so small, but I like the ombre effect. Now I'm going to finish everything with the Hard Candy Fast and Furious makeup setting spray. And here is the finished look. So far, it took me about 30 minutes to do this look, and I am absolutely loving the finish. I don't look oily, and within the 30-minute time period of me applying everything, the oil from my T-zone isn't coming through, and oh my gosh, this looks amazing. I'm loving it. I am loving this foundation.